Hello everyone, welcome to my another new video. In this video, I will explain you a Django project where I have integrated a machine learning model. Previously, I have done the same thing, but the like I have in this project I have changed the machine learning model. So previously, what I have done, I have used integrated a logistic regression model machine learning part inside the Django project, and I have the like predicted the flower category, and so I have used iris dataset there. So when the user will provide the basic parameters, sepal length, sepal width, whatever, our model will predict whether it is iris setosa or iris virginica or whatever. But now I have changed the machine learning model. I have done the same. I have taken the same approach for building this Django project also, but I have changed the machine learning model. In this case, in this project, I have used a decision tree classifier. So we will also learn what is a decision tree and how it works, how it predicts. Logistic regression is basically used for binary classification. It helps us to predict. It will predict a particular class based on as compared to two classes, either 0 or 1. It will predict one class. But decision tree is basically predicts based on decisions. It divides the incoming data into multiple groups, and based on those decisions, it will predict. I will explain you when I will reach to the decision tree part. Okay. So now I will start. I will also explain my whole project to you. Okay. So now I will start with the live demo how my project is working. So if I go to the terminal and run the server, was my start the Django development server. So and it is starting. It is started, and if I run it, suppose localhost colon 8000, you will see an interface will come. Okay, a form will come basically. So that will tell you to choose a particular file. In the same way, I have done the logistic regression. I have updated the UI part. I have added some multiple features. That is, I have used decorator here. You can see I have used decorator here. Also, I have used models. That means I am using by default SQLite database. I will show you when it is required. So now, if I choose a particular file, suppose if I choose a particular file, a wheat variety dataset. Basically, I have worked with wheat variety dataset. Earlier, I am using the iris dataset. Now, I have used a wheat variety dataset. If I click upload, you will see the drop down will, now it is in inactive state, means it is disabled. When I will upload, you will see it will be disabled, enabled. So if I click upload, it will be enabled, and data will be stored inside the media folder. Okay, inside the media folder, now it is nothing. Data will be stored inside the media folder. I have provided message part file uploaded successfully, and this category drop down will be enabled. Now I will show you the explain the code for this part. So first of all, how we are getting the user interface. So I have used the we are getting from the function based view, home function based view. I have rendered the html that will provide the UI. Okay, so if I go to home.html, you will see a card is there, and inside this is the card body. This is the card body, upload card body that we are seeing here. This is the upload card body, and I have used two inputs. Okay, this is the category section. I am not going to the category section now. This is basically the form. A button is there and the file upload is there. Section is there. Now when I am like we are getting the user interface. Now when I am choosing the file and upload the dataset, now I have used AJAX. AJAX is basically used when we does not want to reload the page for a particular operation. So if I am going to AJAX, so you will see for the upload button, I have provided the ID also. So if you go to the home.html and see the button, so you will see the ID up button. Based on this, I am using the JavaScript part. So if I expand it, you will see prevent default is there, which basically used for preventing the page reload when we will click the upload button. Now button is clicked, upload button is clicked, console you will see it is also present inside the control console, and also you will see the file name, message, status, whatever. Now from here, like we are using the CSRF token, which is basically used for security purpose. From here we are using the AJAX part. Now AJAX part, this is the URL route. Okay, so this part is basically sending the request to the views. It is not directly sending the request to the views. With the help of AJAX, it is going to the views. Now, if I go to urls.py, so after that it will like this analyze button will be executed. Sorry, this file upload button will be executed. Whatever URL comes to the apps urls.py, this file upload will be executed. So if I press Control and click, you will see this part. Now, before executing this part, you will see there is a decorator. Now, why I have used a decorator? If I go to this decorator is basically I have used because whenever the user uploads the same file multiple times, it should not be stored inside the media folder multiple times. Suppose I am the user at the first time uploaded the wheat variety dataset. Again, he or she will goes for uploading the wheat variety dataset, but the second time the file will not be stored into the media folder because the same file is there. If there is any different file the user will provide or upload, in that case it will be stored. Now also I have used the decorator. It will also prevent the same file from adding into the database also, database table. So I have used a dataset upload. So if I go to the models.py, I have two classes, model classes. Means I have created two tables. First one is basically for dataset upload. So you will see CSV file and upload add. Two class attributes are there. Okay. So if I go to DB SQLite, so and if I go to the table, so you will see I have tried multiple times. Okay, whenever I am using or uploading the same file, it is stored inside the database again and again. For that reason, I have applied the decorator. So if the file is same or present inside the media folder, then it should not be stored inside the database again and again. And if it is previously stored in the database, it should not stored in the database again, database table again. For this reason, I have used decorator. So what I have done, this is basically whenever the file is not there, then it will assume these values. Now, for the if when the request is comes in the form of post, basically whenever the user upload the button, click the upload button, basically the request will come in the form of post only. And I'm accessing the CSV file and dataset. So basically I'm checking here, this is the main thing, I am checking if the same file name is stored inside the database or not. If it is if it is then we are checking the path. See, dataset.filename and os.path.exit exist dataset.csv file.path, we are checking the path and we are converting the values into true. The dataset exists also true, and then existing dataset equals to dataset. Okay, and then after that, and if the new dataset comes, okay, if suppose the user like uploaded the new dataset, then the previous dataset will be removed. So we know that inside decorator takes a function as an argument, and it should have a wrapper function. Basically, I have named it inner here, and it will return the inner for the first time, and for the second time it will return the actual function only. So it basically, the decorators I have used to prevent from storing the same file which the user will upload if it is there inside the media folder inside the database. It should not be stored. Now, so now it will go to the views.py after checking if the file uh, the user uploaded the same file or not. It will go to the function based view, and inside the function based view you will see the method equals to post and file equals to get. So uploaded file, again I am accessing the uploaded file, and then what I am doing, basically I am saving the path. Okay, saving the path. So where my model, like sorry, my file has stored inside the media folder inside data set. Okay, so now I'm doing the same thing here, and now I am reading the though I have used pandas, which is basically built on top of NumPy. So like reading the CSV file will be done with the help of pandas only. So I'm reading the CSV file. I am using the target column. I am detecting the target column, which is the last column, which contains the species. Though I have used wheat variety dataset, so you will see there are four categories of wheat varieties such as Kama and Rosa, Canadian, Durum will be there, and category will be this, like now I am sending this because you will see in the category section when you will select the drop down, you will see the unique categories are listed. Okay, so for fetching the unique categories, this line I am fetching, I am doing this category part. Okay, and now I'm sending the JSON response that will be received by the AJAX. Category I'm sending, file name I'm sending, and message. File uploaded successfully. If not, then dataset. And if the dataset already exists, then I'm also sending the message also, dataset already exists. Existing dataset loaded successfully. Okay. Now we will go for AJAX. Sorry, we will go for AJAX. Where is my AJAX? Script.js. So this success part will be receiving the response sent by the views.py. Now whatever I am doing, I am sending the response, printing the response. In the response, you will see the file name, category, whatever the views has sent it to the AJAX. Now I'm showing the message. If it is not file not uploaded, then it will show the message. Okay, I have used a separate function also for message. Now whenever the user will click the upload button, automatically you will see the drop down will be activated. It is in the disable format. If I go to the home.html and this is the category section, you will see it is in a disable state. I am showing you. See, it is in the disable state. Okay, but whenever the upload button will be clicked, the category will be activated. I have shown you, will be activated. I have shown you. If I go to the AJAX, return my AJAX, and see, it will be enabled. Okay, and then I am dynamically inserting the unique categories into the drop down. The code for this is this. Okay, so for the upload button, this much is doing. Now now I am selecting a particular wheat variety. Suppose I am selecting Rosa, and then when I will click analyze button, what will be done? So you will see a table will come. I have explained you multiple times. A table will come. Okay, the corresponding data, not the whole table has came. All the records doesn't came. Only the record that related to the Rosa has came, and also I have implemented the pagination part. So you will see the next when you go for next. Okay, this also increases the user experience, and at the same time you will see the wheat variety prediction card will also come. Okay, so whenever I am selecting the analyze button, clicking the analyze button, then this the request come to the JavaScript, and this will be executed. This part will be executed. So whatever it is doing, category drop down. I have explained it multiple times. Now it is calling to the load report again. again. And load report basically where our pagination concept is there. Okay, so before like for repeating the process multiple times, we have used load report. In case of load report, when I go in case of like if I does not use a particular separate function, then in that case I need to write this code multiple times. But though I will call multiple times this function, then for that reason I have used this function. Okay, in case of load report, again I am sending the URL route. So now for analyze, so if you go for the urls.py, you will see analyze part is there. And now analyze function based view will be executed. So if I expand the analyze function based view and lets me collapse the file upload, analyze function based view, you will see select category is there. Whatever category the user selected, okay, the file name also should be there, and the page number also is there. Okay, so like the basic initially the page number will be 1. Now the I'm again using the loop, sorry, path, file path, and again the file is read by the by the help of pandas and targeting columns and this, and it is checking from the data set. It will fetch only that records corresponding to the wheat variety the user has selected from the drop down, and it will send it to the, and then this is basically used for changing the heading. So you will see when I will go to the table, you will see this is not there, like in the data set these names are not there. These names I have provided custom, like custom names I have provided. For this reason I need to use this code. I need to display the column. Okay, column names also I have customized it, and I have used pagination. For pagination, you have to import. Wait, core paginator. You have to import paginator. Okay, so this is the concept for pagination. Okay, you do a research about it, pagination, how it is implemented. So for pagination, you will see some buttons, and previously, if you go to the last button, see you will see the next button will be vanished. Sorry, the previous button will be vanished. Okay, in this way, pagination works. So I have to send all the things, records, current page, total pages, and it will be handled by the AJAX response. See, it will be handled by the AJAX response. So this success will handle the response, and you will see it will again create a table. Okay, I have created a div at the last. I have created a div at the last. You will see. Wait, this table div I have created it. It is updating this table div only. Okay, so it is adding the body. Okay, whatever it is doing just for pagination part, it is also handling the pagination buttons. Okay, and it is also providing the updating the HTML part also with the dynamic data. Okay, so this is basically for pagination part. And another thing is, that is, prediction card will be shown. Prediction card is hidden. Before that it is hidden. Whenever I will click the analyze report, prediction card will be shown. Okay, so this line I have created. Now if I close this part, next part is I have got the records. Okay, I have implemented pagination, I have selected the category also. Now I will predict. Now the prediction is done with the help of decision tree classifier. So if I go to the train model, you will see I have implemented the decision tree. Now I will show an image where you will see that how I have implemented the decision tree. So if we refer to this image, this is basically designed to explain you what a decision tree can do, how decision tree works. So a decision tree is basically a supervised machine learning algorithm that is mainly used for classification problems. So for understanding how the prediction is done inside this wheat variety prediction card, we need to understand what is the decision tree. So in my project I have used the classification because the output belongs to different varieties such as Kama, Durham, Rosa, Canadian, you can see. And also decision tree work asking multiple sequence of questions. You will see inside every internal node it is asking multiple questions. Each question divides the data into smaller groups until it reaches to the final prediction. Now I will explain the tree structure. So basically before understanding a decision tree you have to understand the tree structure. So basically the decision tree starts from the root node. Root node means the starting point of the prediction. It contains the first most important decision. So you will see whenever the user will provide these parameters, first you will like the decision tree will think or works with the kernel length. It will check if the kernel length is, I am taking an example, so 5.45 or not, is lesser than 5.45 or not. Based on the yes or no answer, it will decide the decision, like move forward to the next decision. Okay. So this is the root node. The decision tree starts its prediction based on the starting. The initial node will be the root node, and these nodes are the initial nodes. Sorry, internal nodes or the decisions. You can say each internal nodes represents another decision. Each internal nodes represents another decision depending on whether the answer is yes or no. You can say if it is yes, then it will go to this decision, or if it is no, it will go to the leave node or whatever next decision. Now finally the data will be divided into multiple groups until unless it reaches to the leaf node. The leaf node does not ask you any more questions. It contains the final prediction of wheat variety. Okay, this leaf node represents Kama, Durum, Canadian, Rosa, Kama, Durum. Okay, like this way. Okay, so now I will explain by taking an example. So suppose I'm taking the Kama example only. Suppose area and perimeter also I have not used, though I have shown in this picture. I have not used. You will see the kernel length, kernel width, moisture and hardness. So if I go for comma only 5.20. If the kernel length the user will provide is 5.20, it is lesser than 5.45. Yes, it will go to this kernel width. Now kernel width will be checked like condition. So kernel width is lesser than 3.05. No, it is greater than 3.05. So it is lesser than 3. Kernel length is lesser than 3.35. Okay. In this case, it will go to the moisture. Okay. And in moisture, so if the user provides 10.2, if the user provides 10.2, so in this case, it is smaller than the 11.25. So it will predict like it reaches to the leaf node and predict this is comma. Okay, the wheat variety is comma. So decision tree decision tree predicts a particular category based on four main categories. Okay, whatever the user will provide in this way, it will provide the actual category. Based on the category I will show you. Okay, so if I go to, I have explained you the decision tree. So now if I go to my project, suppose this, and if I go to the ML part, and you will see a train model is there. So what I have done, I have read the dataset again. Okay, I have printed the head part, means first five records, and then I have taken the features. So X will be the target features, and this seed type will be the last column that where the levels, different unique levels are stored, that will be our target level. Okay, now I have used the train test split and divided the data set into two parts. Okay, 80% for the training data and 20% for the testing data, though I have used test cases 0.2, that's why. Now I am clicking the model. Okay, I am creating an instance of the decision tree classifier which I have imported from sklearn. So you need to install sklearn, okay, package, or else you cannot use this decision tree classifier. Okay, with the help of peep module you need to install inside your terminal, sorry, inside your environment. Okay, now prediction. Now we will predict, like with the help of X test, we will predict the Y part. Okay, if the correct level has came or not, we will predict the level. Okay, now we will check the accuracy. Now we will check the accuracy. If like based on the Y test, like based on the tested result and the expected result, we will use the we will go for printing the accuracy. Now save model, and then we have to save the model into the Pickle file. We want to save the model, train model into the Pickle file, so that we do not have to retrain the model every time. It will take much more time. For that reason, we are saving the model in the Pickle file. Automatically, when the program will be like it will execute the train model, automatically the Pickle file will be generated. Okay, this part. Okay, and the model saved successfully and return the model. It will return the model. Now if we go for giving the kernel length, suppose we want to predict the rosa only, so I will give 6.2, and here kernel width I will give 2.9, and moisture I will give suppose 10, weight I will give 35, hardness is 7.4. Okay, sorry, 7.4. Now if I go for predict with variety, you will see the result will come here. If I does not provide any error and given the numbers in the form of range, suppose I am giving here 1. Okay, then if I go for predict, you will see the error will come. Okay, for every field I have provided the error, and how I have provided the error messages with the help of forms.py. Okay, so see, I have used the forms.py and I have provided the validation for every fields. Okay, so why I have used form.py? Because though I am using the dataset, or sorry, database in this Django project, so it will be very much easier for me to dynamically me to generate the form fields automatically, and it also provides the opportunity for custom field validation. So that's why I've used. So inside the views.py, I doesn't do anything. I just created a, so for different route, predict route, I just created a form instance. Okay, and with the form instance, when I'm calling the is valid, automatically the validation methods will be invoked. Okay, this part I have done, and then again I am accessing the input and providing the predict part. Whenever I will do the predict part, then it will automatically call the train model. Prediction part will be done. Okay, and then I am storing it in the inside the model, sorry, inside the database table. So if you go for the table, you will see the prediction history will be there. Whenever the user will provide the parameters and predict the result, it will be stored inside the database. So for that reason I am doing this. It is the new thing that I have implemented. Okay, I have integrated the database. Okay, so now if I go for suppose 10 only and click predict with variety, you will see predicted with variety is rosa. Okay, so it is accurate. I will show you internally by, so you will see this, the kernel, like now the model has provided. You will see the pickle file is being generated. So if I go to the middle, so you will see the pickle file is this. Okay, it is generated. Okay, so if I go to the terminal, you will see I have printed the head. So first 5 records will be there. Okay, dataset, this is the path for the dataset. Okay, and accuracy will 0.9, not 1. Some kind of error is there. So though 0.9, I will provide it. Our model will be accurate. A model is accurate. Okay, now model has saved successfully. Pickle file is there. Now there is a twist. So we have learned how decision tree works. Okay, so I have explained you everything. Now our model has this pickle file. Okay, you will see our model has this pickle file, and media inside the media also. Whenever I have uploaded the file, it is stored inside the media file. Now when I will reload, suppose I am reloading it again, you will see a message dialog box is there. You will see a message dialog box is there. it is telling a trained model already exists. Obviously, we have trained a model. A trained model like the Pickle file is already exist. Okay. So if you want to continue with the existing model, then click yes. If I will click yes, you will see here the prediction card will be there. Upload dataset card will not be there. If I click yes, you will see prediction with variety prediction will be there. This card will be there. So what I have done, again I have used another URL route. Okay, that is reset model. Okay, reset model inside the view reset model. This is basically the built-in decorator provided by the Django only. Okay, Django views only. So you will see Django views the decorator HTTP required post. We can use it for any purpose. It is basically allows to execute the function based view only for the post request. So only for the post request it will execute. Okay. So what it will do, if any new model file will be exist, you will see it will be deleted. Okay, suppose I am not giving this new data set. Okay, so whenever the the user will click no, so you have to go for, whenever the user will click no, I will show you. You have to go for new one. Okay, so you will see the wheat variety will be deleted, and also this model will be gets deleted because I'm gone for new file. Okay, so for this reason, this function based view I have executed, and also inside the JavaScript also you will see this yes and no button. Okay, so if I click no, you will see upload reset route will be executed. It will send the request to this URL, and again it will hide the upload card everything, and everything will be disabled. And from the new, like whenever there is no model, from that case it will again execute. Okay, but if we have a model and if we click yes, if we want to continue with the same model, then in that case the wheat variety prediction card will be there. Okay, great. Now I will show you that if I again reload it, you will see existing model dialog box will be there. Again I want to show another thing. If I go to the home.py, you will see this existing model part. Inside this existing model part, again inside this existing model, but again this is the message dialog box where I have entered all the messages, and it will be used by the script.js. Okay, it is again checking if our model is existed or not. If it is exist, then it will go for checking if I am clicking yes or if I am clicking no. If yes, then it will go for prediction card only. But if it no, then it will go for beginning only. At the beginning the upload card will be there and the prediction card will also be there. Now if I click no, then you will see the model will also get deleted, and the file that is stored inside the media will also get generated. If I say the upload dataset previous model removed successfully, you will see the message also. Okay, and you will see now inside media no file is there, and inside email also there will be no model. Again I have to go for new file upload dataset, then again select the category, and then again go for prediction. Okay, so I have explained you how like the decision tree works. I have explained my whole project. Okay, so uh, for this video till now, I will also update this dataset, and not dataset, I will also update this Django project, and I will integrate Celery so that I can run it in the backend thread also. Okay, so till then, bye bye.